Thing on. Knock, 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 knock. Is this thing on? Yeah, it's on. Hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Is anybody here? Welcome to Monday, December the 2nd. That's right. I said December the 2nd. That's right. This is the month where the holidays kick in. This is tax loss selling time. This is end of the year reflections. And this is where the beginning of the resolutions start to kick in. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be better. All that is happening. Mental stress up to the wazoo this month. People questioning their lives. And, am I doing the right thing? I would like to welcome you to the party. Welcome to the party, pal. Nice to have you here. And I appreciate you all joining me this morning from around the planet. Welcome, everyone. Some of you are working this morning, probably not very enthusiastically. Some of you are going to work, probably not very enthusiastically, but you're thinking about it. And of course, others of you are pumped up because you're option writers. And you're going, hey, I like this game, Uncle Bruce. I really like this game. I've been having fun here this last year or two. Or some of you are saying, I found you like 3 months ago, man. And like, holy crap, I can't believe how much money I'm making doing what everyone else around here has been doing for years. I can't believe this channel doesn't have 25,000 viewers at the same time watching you, because of how much money you make people. I can't understand, why don't people watch this channel and at work they sneak off into the bathroom to see what's going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. But then you look into what you've been looking into and you remind yourself, the first time you found this channel, the first time you listened to me or read the comments or looked into what I'm talking about, option writing, you went, what the hell is that stuff? Is this a channel of bankers? Is this a channel with hedge fund managers and option writing specialists only? Is this an exclusive club of Ivy League educated, high-end master degree mathematics holders with an impeccable background in finance, and they're talking all these fancy? No, that's not what this channel is. No, not with Rugman back there. No, not with Yoink. No. So something. What is it with this guy, and what is it with these followers that there's such a small crowd following this guy? And well, there's some people who don't like watching old bald men talk on camera. There's that. It just turned off. You got these young people out there who consider anyone without any hair over there ancient, and they're so yesterday. I'm not going to do that. By the way, that was the same attitude in the 1960s, just in case anyone was curious, or the 50s, the 1950s and 60s. Teenagers and 20-somethings didn't listen to people who had, this kind of a hairline, because they were so yesterday. All they talk about is the war. And all they talk about is working hard. And I want to live for today, man. I want to be modern. I'm going to get me a T-Bird, and I'm going to get me a Corvette, and I'm going to hit the beach and surf all day long, and it's going to be great. That was the dream. How's that going? Then the draft came, and that screwed up a few things. In any event, welcome to the party, pal, of this channel, where those who are watching this old fossil are kind of making money writing options. That's kind of what's going on around here, and you're defying all rules. You're breaking every rule out there. Your parents, your friends, your coworkers, your bosses, asset managers, any wealth management person that you've ever had the unfortunate moment to talk to or bump into, they all say, well, you save a little bit every month and you put it away for your retirement. And the power of compounding and years of investing will make everything all right. That's what 99% of the world does, I mean, that's what they believe. You buy a house, You make your payment for 25 to 30 years, and you slowly build equity in your home. And that's your retirement one day. It's going to be wonderful. Yeah, right. Look, sure, real estate goes up, but it also goes down. It can go down badly depending on where you are. Not even where you are in any state or any city or town, where in town you are. Sometimes that's the problem. You did everything right. You bought a house, you've been making your payments, and the house that you're making payments on just doesn't go up in value very much. It doesn't even match inflation. You're actually losing money on the house you're buying because the house is in the neighborhood that nobody wants to move into or just isn't reacting well, or who knows. It is what it is. Welcome all to this program and this channel for December the 2nd, 2024, where the 175 of you are here right now. I know every one of you have already given me a thumbs up. I don't even have to look at the number. I thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups already. You guys are so on top of it. I appreciate it. And also, all of you have already answered my poll question, so I know we're way over 150 results on that. But thank you, because that's what you do automatically without even me begging for it. I thank you, every one of you. Okay, let me come back to reality. Okay, welcome, you lazy bastards. How you doing? You're sitting there going, Uncle Bruce, give me today's tip of the day. I'm lazy. I don't want to do the work. Tell me what option to write, and tell me how rich I'm going to be, and just make me feel better. Because I'm too tired, man. I just got through Thanksgiving, Bruce. Do you have any idea what's happened to me in the last week? Do you have any idea the crap I just went through with my family? Do you have any idea the crap that goes on and the garbage that goes on and the relatives I've just been exposed to? Do you have any idea how crazy these people are? They're nuts. I'm not seeing them at Christmas time. Thank God. I only have to see them here. And the next time I see them will be around July 4th, maybe Memorial Day, maybe at a wedding next year. I can't avoid it. I don't know. I just, thank God, Bruce, I'm back home. I'm in front of my computer, or I'm in an airplane going home, or driving back, or whatever. And it's one-on-one time with Uncle Bruce. Back to the ranting Canadian. Help me get richer, please, because it's been a bad week. Welcome back. Those of you who had a great Thanksgiving, congratulations. You're probably one of the lucky ones, and you enjoyed nothing but NFL football. Beautiful. You watched the snow fall in, what is it, Orchard Park, New York, and Buffalo yesterday. Oh my God. One thing that struck me about that football game last night was they cut away with a live shot of the bridge between Canada and the United States going over the Niagara River. Is that the Freedom Bridge? And there was no snow on it, and it wasn't snowing. It was pure pavement only. There wasn't even any snow on the side of the road. Like, none had been plowed. Cars are going across and the cars were all dry. They had no snow on them. They were just driving. And the commentators are going, that's 20 miles from here or 12 miles from here. They haven't had any snow in the last week. Here in Orchard Park, we got 2 feet in the last 2 days. The lake effect. It's unbelievable. Lake Erie, and the air goes over Lake Erie and picks up all this moisture and then dumps it in Orchard Park, New York. And they decided to build an NFL stadium there. Oh, the geniuses of Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills management. Oh, these guys are good. The owners, these guys knew what they were doing. No, they didn't. They got land for nothing. Why did they get tax breaks on that land to build a football stadium? Gee, I wonder, do you think it's because it's so inhabitable in the wintertime with feet and feet of snow? Nobody wants to build anything there. So they gave them a tax break, a municipal deal, a state deal. Yeah, build a football stadium in this pit of New York State. I don't know. Is it a pit? I don't know. Unbelievable. Thank God for the volunteers who came out and helped shovel that poor stadium out. Unbelievable. Not even a roof on it. I don't think a stadium could be built there with a roof on it. The roof would collapse under the weight of the tons and tons of snow that would fall on it. And maybe that's why there are no factories there and probably no major businesses there, because they'd be crushed by the weight of the snow. You got to wonder. You got to just, really? You're going to build a football stadium here and get 65,000 people to come out to watch it? Unbelievable. Dedicated fans? Oh, man. You remember 20 years ago? The Buffalo Bills were supposed to move to Toronto. That was the story. They were going to play in the Rogers Center with a roof on it. They had a game every year. Buffalo Bills every year had a home game at Rogers Stadium. Not anymore. Now that they're winning, oh no. Fascinating how things change, isn't it? Welcome all to the program. Thank you for joining me. Congratulations are in order. And a lot of thank yous are in order to those of you out there who have taken advantage of Uncle Bruce's Black Friday sale of his classes. Thank you and congratulations to those of you who have decided that, okay, Uncle Bruce, I've been watching you for a while and I've been trying to write options and been looking at stuff, but I'm going to buy your classes now. I'm actually going to, this deal you're offering, 5 for the price of 4, I'm okay. I missed a few sales in the past, but this one I'm not going to miss. Well, you picked them up. Some of you just bought 5. Some of you bought 10. Some of you have sent me a payment through PayPal for all 18 classes. Because there are folks here who haven't seen one single class and have been trying to write options doing it, which is just, it's unbelievable. How it blows my mind how people who have one hand tied behind the back try now to get into the option writing thing without any research whatsoever. It doesn't surprise me, honestly. It doesn't actually surprise me. But I'm relieved when I see familiar names that I see on my thing here all the time now picking up classes. I'm going, oh, thank God. Because there is so much information in these classes that I don't have time to talk to you about on the air. I just don't have time to cover it, that you really need to get your hands on. And, at an hour and a half to 2 hours a class, we're talking now 35 hours of instruction, 40 hours of instruction. That's available for you. I guess I look at it this way. People ask me, is it worth my while to take any of your classes? And I say, like, I try not to be flippant about it, but boy, is it hard not to be flippant about it. But my viewers sometimes help me out here. They're the ones who are flippant about it. They say, look, moron, 40 hours of your time to watch his classes, 40 hours of your time to really watch and learn from his classes. And then you can rewatch every class every time you want, as many times as you want. To write options to make money for the rest of your lifetime. What the hell are you waiting for? And so there you go. So yeah, okay, $120 a class times 18 classes. If you haven't bought a class before, okay, yeah, you got to come up with a couple $1,000. Yeah, you sure as hell do. You got to come up with a couple of grand. 18 times 120. What's that number? 2,160 American dollars. Do you know how easy it is? How easy it is to make $2,160 writing options? You can write one at a time. You really could. You could write one call option at a time or one cash secured put at a time for like $5 and buy it back for $3 and make $200 profit on one contract. And you need to do that for the rest of your life, 10 to 11 times for the rest of your life to get all your money back from my classes. One contract. And if you write 5 cash secured puts for $6 and buy them back for $4, that's a $2 profit. 200 times 5 contract, you just made $1,000. It's almost half the cost of all the classes. Don't come crying to me, I can't afford it. You can't afford to win if you can't afford to buy the classes. It's as simple as that, and you have to face reality and admit it to yourself that I can't afford to win. I just can't commit to myself to win. Admit it as soon as you can and go about your business. Whether you're going to make your money mowing lawns or shoveling snow or being an Uber driver or delivering pizza on the side, whatever it is you're going to do because you don't want to do this, because you just can't commit yourself and any funds to learning how this is done. I get it. It's okay. We can't all be chiefs, you know. Some of us have to be Indians. I'm sorry, Indians and chiefs. Don't want to sound racist, but that's the old expression from way back when. There are winners and there are non-winners, and there are takers who come and get it, those who want it and are motivated to win and will stop at nothing to be successful. And then there's many others, and I get it too. Some of you want to take my classes. You just are in a position that it's really personally difficult, familial difficult, circumstances in your life difficult. It's okay. And however you tackle this issue is totally your call and none of my business, and it's fine with me. I have no hard feelings for any of you who are just here going, hey man, I'm just watching your shows and I'm trying to wing it. And if you're winging it and it's working, great. And you're winging it and it kind of works, okay? You're winging it and you're just breaking even, or you're winging it and you just can't seem to get the winning trade. I know deep down inside, you know why. You know why you're as successful as you are doing option writing at whatever level you're at. You know the reason. And hey, welcome to the world, and welcome to the place in the world where you decide what you're going to do with yourself and how you're going to do what you're going to do. It's all good. I've made my choice. I'm a YouTuber, and I created these classes, and I'm on the air 5 days a week when the market is open 5 days a week. And I'm pounding my brain out every day when I'm not on the air. How can I make these people richer and more successful? And I'm yelling at my computer screen when I don't see stocks doing what I think they should be doing. And yeah, I'm riding the wave, but that's from this angle. Your angle is different than mine. And I hope it's working out well for all of you. And you deserve, all of you who are making money in this market, you deserve to be making this money. You've earned the right to make money. Do not have any guilt or feelings of, I don't deserve to be this successful. Because I know some of you feel that way. You are making money in your account and it's coming in and you're going, I can't believe I'm making this kind of money writing options. I just can't believe it's coming in. And then you're kind of asking yourself, am I doing this right? Is this really morally right or not? Yes, it is, because you're not making enough. As successful as you are, every single one of you, as successful as you are, you haven't reached your pinnacle of success. Guess what? You never will. You never will reach the ultimate end of it. You will move up the ladder. You will build your assets. You will build your cash flow. You will very subtly note from time to time changes in your economic situation that will occur to you out of like left field. And it might be because you're at the grocery store, you're at a shopping mall, you are visiting someone you haven't seen in a while, or you went to a family reunion or to a whatever, and something someone says or something you see triggers a thought in your mind that says, wow, yeah, actually I'm doing all right. I'm doing really well here with what I'm doing, with how I'm writing my options and the kind of money I'm making. I'm actually, I'm way ahead of where I was. And it takes sometimes a Will Smith dope slap to wake you up, to make you realize how far you've come in such a certain time frame. Because I know for some of you, a year or two ago, it wasn't looking good in your accounts at all. You had been doing the wrong thing at the wrong time with the wrong trades, following the wrong, going to the moon stories, until you finally decided, what have I got to lose? Why don't I learn to write a couple of options and see if this can do anything for me? And you did a couple of option trades and you made a few bucks on this and a few bucks on, but you kept reminding yourself, yeah, I got, I made $1,500 in the last couple of months, but I've lost 15,000 or 150,000 in the last 3 years or whatever that number is. This is nothing compared to what I've lost. But I'll keep doing it. Until this option thing doesn't work, I'll stop it. I won't. I'll keep writing options as long as I can bring some money in. But when I can't bring any money in, then this thing is over. And this fad that Bruce has introduced me to it's run its course. Because, Pet Rocks had their day in the sun. And, Cabbage Patch Kids had their day in the sun. And collecting sports cards had their day in the sun. And catching a hot comic book, it had its day in the sun. All my kids and all kinds of people I know who were into hot fads doing that, they all kind of petered out. So I'll do the option writing thing until it doesn't work anymore. Welcome to 2024 December. Get ready for 2025. It's going to be a hell of a ride. You're not going anywhere. You're here for the rest of my life, as long as I'm on the air. And you're here for yourself beyond. Because some of you have figured out, holy crap, Uncle Bruce, Jesus, I was going to be happy making $1,000 here and 500 there. I could get 1,500 a month out of an option trade or two. Oh, God, I'd be beside myself with glee and happiness, and I'd be satisfied. And that didn't happen because you made more than that, and you're making more than that, and you're now going, I think I could make this much money going forward in the next 3 to 6 months or a year, or this much, or I was just hoping to get my credit cards down to nothing, eventually just have them be gone, and then, promise to behave myself with my spending habits. And that's all I was thinking. And now, in such a short period of time going forward here, that was done already. And I'm now looking to quit my day job. I'm looking to retire 10 years earlier than everyone else I know. Everyone else I work with is thinking 65 or whatever. And I'm going to be out of here in my early 50s. And that's like this year or next year or in 2 years. I cannot believe how quickly this is coming together. And it's not a fad. It isn't a one-hit wonder. It isn't just learn how to write options one time, you'll make your $2 million and you can quit forever. It doesn't work that way. It's a consistent way of taking money off the table. And I love this game. And I love the engagement that I have to the market, to the family, to the community, to Uncle Bruce and everything else. But I'm really enjoying this part of the market. This is where I want to hang out. I like this game. Boy, this is a whole different thing than where I came from. And boy, I sure don't miss. I do not miss any of the promoters and eyeball catching bloggers and vloggers and whatever. I don't miss these guys. I don't miss Reddit. I don't miss Wall Street Bets. I don't miss these doom and gloom people. I found a niche. Like Uncle Bruce has a niche. He has a niche channel, and I have found that this niche right here is working for me. And I've tried to help my relatives and friends and pals and coworkers and people who I know are in really rough shape financially. I've tried to tell them, and they keep asking me, "Oh, how are you doing? Are you still making money doing it?" But they don't really want to know, because if I tell them I'm doing well, it turns them off because they're not doing well. And I don't want to tell them how I'm doing, really, because it depresses them, because now they don't realize how far behind they are to our family's position. Our family's financial position has advanced so much in the last X amount of months, years, compared to others I know who I try to help out. Now I don't want to seem like I'm bragging and showing off. And so it is what it is. Welcome to the party, pal. This is the party where we like to make money. Thank you. We have been receiving thumbs ups, even though I haven't been asking for them. And we've been receiving results from the poll question. And I appreciate that very much. 116 thumbs ups, which is awesome. The poll question, 150 votes. The question today is, I am being asked to help friends and family on how to write stock options since I'm making money now. Now that they know and they can tell, friends of mine and relatives of mine have actually sniffed it out. They figured out, oh, yeah, so-and-so and so-and-so, the husband and wife over there, they're making money writing these stock options. It's not a fad. They've been doing this for a year and a half. Or they've noticed something about your attitude, your outlook. They've sensed something about your self-confidence, something about your just outlook on the future. They've noticed something. By the way, I just noticed something. Gavin, thank you, Gavin, for PayPal donation. That just came through here. Thank you, buddy. From the UK. Oh, man, thank you, pal. Love it. Thank you, my friend. Very appreciative of that PayPal donation. Friends of yours have noticed, relatives of yours, your wife's girlfriend said something to your wife. You know, a best friend said something to you or your husband or your wife that resonated with you, and you've shared it with your significant other, that's telling you they recognize there's something about you that's really different. And generally they like it. They're kind of going, you don't seem as nervous as you used to be, or you're not talking about your boss as much anymore and that crap job you have. You still have the crap job, but you're not complaining about it as much anymore. You got something else going on. And I bet some of you out there, your bosses and supervisors have noticed something about you is different. You're not as intimidated by me anymore. You're not as, I don't know what the word is, combative maybe, or maybe you're more combative. Maybe you stand up for yourself more. You don't seem as fearless anymore. You don't seem as scared. That's what it is. You are fearless. You're not as scared as you used to be coming into this office, because there's something going on. Did you inherit money from somebody? Did you win a lottery or something? Did you win 10 grand on a scratch ticket and all of a sudden your bills are paid? Like, what is it that happened? They don't know. They maybe are not asking. Maybe they are asking, but something's up. Anyway, this question today, the poll question, is specifically targeted to you guys, where it says, I'm being asked to help friends and family on how to write stock options since I'm making money now. Some people have sniffed it out. 158 people have responded. 34% saying, yep, it's happened. 66 said, no, it's not happening yet. It's too early for me. Or nobody knows. I haven't shared this with anyone, and I've been able to keep a lid on it. Or the kind of money I'm making, Uncle Bruce, it's helping around the house here and there, but it hasn't made enough of a difference for anyone to really notice. Or I don't get along with anybody. I am such a dick that nobody wants to talk to me about anything. And so I will never be approached by anybody for help because I put people off. I don't know. Where do you fit in these categories? I wish I knew. But in any event, it's okay. Thank you all for all of your support, whether you're answering the poll question, hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to this channel, becoming a member of this channel, getting a class, booking one-on-ones, making donations. I just love when you guys get richer. The richer you get, the more generous you get to Jen and I. And Jen and I get to live a better lifestyle, and we thank you. We just want you to be filthy rich so that you're throwing a few bucks this way, chump change to you, and it adds up for us. So thank you. Way to go, guys. Get rich, kids. I want you richer. I'm motivated. I'll love it. Thank you all for being here. Okay, let's say hi to a few folks here because I kind of do that, Who's here? Did you see this headline? I pumped this thing up this morning. JP Morgan raises SoFi price target to $16 from $9. We talked about this on my Gold Bagel Alert show that started at 8 o'clock this morning that most of you here don't see. There are 249 people here, and most of you are not Gold Bagel members, so you don't know anything about what we talked about for half an hour. We talked about this right off the bat this morning, because Gold Bagel members, who are really the backbone of this channel, they get first dibs on what's going on. Guys, join this channel as a Gold Bagel member immediately for yourself, for your own good. Join me every day at 8 o'clock instead of 8:30. Join me every Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Time for Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce, only for Gold Bagel members. There are more benefits coming to Gold Bagel members this coming year. Get in there and join the party. More people are Gold Bagel members of this channel than regular Chillin' members, believe it or not, and it's growing. So anyway, we talked about that this morning. What an interesting call that was. Anyway, welcome. Andre, hi. Big E, hello. Deep Value is here. Richard is here. Splair, of course, is here. Hello there, sir. JP is here. Good morning in Alaska. Good morning, all. Lorraine, CKT, Stuart Longsdale, James of the Misty Tree. If you're looking at these names as I pump them up here, you'll note most of these people, their names are in green. That means they're members of the channel, either Chillin' members or Gold Bagel members. But if you see someone's name with black ink like CKT or JP, they're not members of this channel. They're hanging out as lurkers. They might be subscribers, and I hope you are. But boy, we'd love to see you become members of this channel and join the family. Then you're with us all the time. Stuart is here. James, Andre, Mark C, Daddy-O, why aren't you a member? Alex, Charlie, Bama Babe, how you doing? Good morning. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Sure did. I enjoyed it. In Canada, I always loved the American Thanksgiving. Harry, I'm advising 5 people on option selling right now. Uncle Bruce, I didn't get approached by one. I'm getting approached by everybody who's just noticing what's happening here. I'm telling them, guys, I'm telling you right now, join this guy, watch this old fart, forget the hairline, just tolerate him, because he rants once in a while. You know, he's Canadian, right? Tolerate this guy, but learn from him how to write options. Take the money off the table, man. They're handing it to us. Charlie, good morning. Number 47, Beach Boy. Good afternoon from Israel. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Hello there. Let's see. Harry, for any newbies out there, Uncle Bruce's classes are worth every penny. Thank you for that. What's up, Bama Babe from Beach Boy? Deep Value, Harry, 100%. Bama, my stocks, Beach Boy, just returned from vacationing in Puerto Rico. That's what's up. My stocks. Susan Shops is here. Gavin, I bought a $12 January 25 call for $68 back in October. I wish I knew about what. About to exercise the shares and write a Jan 27 call for a $370 premium with a strike of 27. Those shares will have cost me $9 with the money I have received. Again, I wish I knew what stock he was talking about. Hold over 3,000, but can't write on them as the, what is this here? As the ISAs, etc. So need to exercise my first option. Also bought March 25, 20s, 22s, massive premium on these. Again, I don't know what stock he's talking about. What is this? New York FJ no filter. I'd be buying them. That's $10. Again, I still don't know. We're in the dock here. We're in the dock here. I'm in the dock. Anyway. I love it when my viewers get all excited to tell me what's going on, and then they don't tell me what they're doing with what they're doing it with. And I gotta go, what stock is that? Okay, Mark, thank you for your wisdom, Bruce. That's what we all need. Lots of noise out there. Thank you, Mark. Harry is here. I wrote SoFi Jan 26, 17 strikes 17 days ago, and they were up 14% on Friday. I'm assuming these were put contracts that you wrote, cash secured puts, and you're already up 14%. Just a little while ago. Jared, Uncle Bruce, good morning. And I'm a bagel family number 60 something. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Jared. New York FJ no filter. Best action to take on $1.1725 $7 calls for SoFi. I bought at $1 each. Sell calls, buy shares. No, sell calls, write puts. Sell the calls and then write cash secured puts at $20 each right now. And take huge premiums, as many as you can. That's your next move. You like the upside of this stock? You're going to make more money. Charlie, about the same here. Harry, I'm up 17% on mine. Stockman, good morning, Uncle Brewski, and welcome to the party, pal. That's right, kids. There's Gavin right there. He's got 3,000 shares on something. Walter, good morning, Uncle Bruce, and Auntie Jen. Good morning, Bagel Familia. Thumbs up, number 74. Good morning, Walter. Thank you. Corinne is here. Sharon is here. Gavin, I don't know what Gavin's doing. We're all thinking, we're all wondering. Kickback time. I told my old man who sits in front of the boob tube, I don't even look at that thing unless there's money coming out of it. Not me going into it. I don't want my money going in. I want my money coming out. Hang out with Uncle Bruce. Deep value. Let's get to 196 thumbs ups for this guy. Andy, hey, Uncle Bruce, I got class number 1, but I need the other 17 classes. How are they again if I purchased a lot? Well, $120 times 17 is the deal right now. That's the Black Friday deal is buy 5 for 4. That turns out to be $120 a class. So as long as you're getting 5 or more, they're $120 a shot. So there you go. Pretty simple. So you need 17 classes. So 17 times 120, 2,040 US dollars. Send that over here to send it right over to here. PayPal.com. There's my name right there, Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. So when you go to PayPal.com, on that page, it says, you want to send money to somebody? You click, I want to send money to somebody. They ask you, well, who do you want to send it to? Bruce Farmer. And it'll show you options. It'll give you choices. Would you like to send it to Bruce Farmer, travelingwithbruce.com, spelled with 2 L's? That's me. There you go. You go, oh, there it is. You'll probably see my picture in that avatar. I think that's how they do it. I've never sent money to myself, so I don't know. But that's what they tell me. They tell me that. Then 2,040 US dollars. Fire it off to PayPal.com and then send me a private email at brucefarmer@hotmail.com. The link is down below. You can't miss it. Send me the link and tell me, hey, I just paid for 17 lessons. Here's my PayPal donation. These are the 17 I need, and then I will send you the links. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. Those of you who have been sending me, you've been buying classes on the website at $150 a class, because the deal isn't over there. They're $150 each. Some of you have bought 4 classes on the website, and you're going, okay, I've sent them $600. I bought 4 classes. Now I want my free class. And you're sitting there going, send me my free class. First of all, you got to send me an email. You got to send me an email saying, hey, trying to take advantage of this deal you got going on. I just bought 4 classes from you on the website. This is my name. Here's a copy of the payment, or however you want to do it. Could I have number 5, please? The 5th class? Tell me the number of the class you want. I can't read your mind. Let me know what you want, and I'll send you the link. No problem. You'll get the 5 for 4 deal. You just got to help me help you get it. Thank you all for joining me. This sale ends soon, so get going. A luring anglerfish. Hello there. Good morning. Number 79. Harry, what do you think about the new 24/7 stock market that got approved by the SEC? Well, this is the gambler's floor being expanded to 24/7 trading, or 23 hours, I guess. I've been hearing about this, and I've been aware of it now for several months. It's been in the works, as they say. It doesn't include options. It only is stock trading only. The problem with after hours trading is it's so thin right now, and has been thin for 10 years, that stocks can really be volatile in the after hours. So you can't let it get to you personally. You have to calm yourself and just say whatever they're doing. But the market opens up at 9:30 Eastern time, and all hell breaks loose then. And we'll really see what the market thinks. And that's when options start to trade. And so until we have 24/7 option trading, I'm not worrying about it. But I will keep an eye on it. Yeah, sure I will. Sometimes stocks will move because of global events or specific company events, and you have to be aware of it, but you don't have to let it ruin or run your life. But yeah, we have to keep an eye on this sort of stuff. It's all okay. Again, thank you for these questions, and we'll follow this for sure. Amy is here, number 84. Cutting Edge Flicks. Bruce, I have to tell you, I just helped my brother write his very first cash secured put. Yeah, baby. Welcome to the party, pal. All right, this is awesome. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I got class 1 that I need on the 17. That's cool. John, this guy is getting unwatchable, consistently plugging his stupid courses. That's all he does. He just plugs his stupid courses to make his viewers richer and richer and richer. When is he going to stop helping people get richer and richer and just talk about what I want him to talk about? Never. I don't know. Jeb, number 82. PV, when to write cover calls on SoFi? Wait for the 15% plus day run up first. Do we break it? Do we wait for it to break 20 before we write call options on our SoFi? What do we do here? What's happening? Well, did you know? Are you aware that right now with the SoFi at 1648, the market cap value of your SoFi is $17.8 billion. And that means we're about 700 million away from 18.5 billion in market cap to theoretically, quote unquote, be included in the S&P 500. It's one of those markers that they have out there. 18.5 billion is the approximate value or more to be considered by the S&P 500 inclusion committee. 4 consecutive quarters of earnings at least, and more coming. That's another one. SoFi's done those. There are others, like should be an American company. You should trade so many shares a day. SoFi meets all of those. It's only a matter of time that SoFi will be announced as a stock that's going to be included into the S&P, and then it's a 30, 60-day notice or something like it's coming, giving all the thousands of hedge funds, institutional investors around the world that only invest in S&P 500 stocks. They don't invest in anything lower than that. Giving them notice that 30 days from now, 60 days from now, this stock is out and this stock is in. And that one of those is SoFi. They're coming in. When that announcement is made, I don't know when it's going to be made. Today, next week, a month from now, a year from now. When that announcement is made, because of the fact that the company's value is over 18.5 billion, I think we're going to see a Palantir. Do you know what a Palantir is? Any idea what the hell I'm talking about? If you go to, what is that stock symbol? PLTR, Palantir. Take a look at Palantir stock for the last year. Just take a look at it. Check the chart, as we like to say. When it was announced that Palantir was going to join the S&P 500, it began moving. And then it joined the S&P 500, it kept moving. And so take a look at the low of the year and the current value of the Palantir stock, and take a look at the chart. Somewhere in that chart, there'll be a hint that will tip you off going, oh, that's probably when they announced it. You can Google when it was announced. You can Google when they were included. And then you can do a kind of a forwarding like idea like, oh, well, if this happened to Palantir, what will happen to SoFi? I mean, if the SoFi is at $20 a share and the announcement is made that they're going into the S&P 500, will SoFi do what Palantir did? That's what you're going to ask yourself. That's what everyone's going to ask the world as a whole. Yeah, Palantir right now, $67.50 a share. There are 2 billion shares floating on Palantir versus 1 billion shares floating on SoFi. Keep that in your head, okay? There's double the number of shares out there for Palantir than SoFi. So to move Palantir up in price is twice as hard. It takes double the money, double the volume. It takes a lot more oomph of interest to move that market. So SoFi, with half the number of shares outstanding, Palantir went to 67. I don't know where SoFi is going. I don't know. But I will say where I don't think it's going to go. don't think SoFi is going back to where we were 6 months ago. I don't see that as the future of SoFi stock. I kind of see this direction. 1649 is where we are now. There's 148 million shares shorted now on SoFi. Still 148 million. If you were here as one of these people back at 8 o'clock this morning, we talked about how many shares were short on SoFi 3 months ago, a month ago, now, and where the stock is 3 months ago, a month ago, now. And we're sitting here going, wait a minute. There were 180 million shorted on SoFi just like a couple of months ago. Now it's 148 million. Only 32 million have been bought back. 32 million have been bought back by the shorters. And the stock went from 8 to 16. It doubled, and only 30 million have been bought back. There's 148 million still shorted. Now, I understand that you could still have a 48 million share short position with the stock maturing out. That wouldn't be a crazy number. 5% of the float. That's not ridiculous. But what is it going to take? What will the stock do if the shorters try to cover 100 million more shares that they're short? Triple what's been bought so far, from 8 to 16. That's only 30 million shares. You want to get another 100 million shares? You're not going to get them at 16 to 17. That's not going to happen. There's no way these guys can get that much stock back for a couple of dollar move. Who's going to sell it to them? We're hitting new multi-year highs now with less than the daily average trading volume. We're not doing 100 million shares a day to move up 10 cents a day in price. That's not the case at all. We're doing 30, 40 million shares a day instead of 50 normal. So less than normal trading, we're moving up 20, 30, 40, 50 cents every day. It comes and goes. We know it's not like guaranteed $3 a week, but it's going higher with very little volume. And there's 148 million still short. So the stock goes up a penny today, 1 penny. The shorters are down almost 150 million, another 1.5 million today. Goes up $1 this week, goes up $1 to 17.50 this week. They are down 148 million more. 100, let's round it up to 150 million a buck. 15 million a dime. It's up a dime right now. They're down 15 million this morning more. They're down $10 a share already, guys. The stock was $6 a share 3 months ago. The low of the year for SoFi was 601. That's the low of the year on this stuff. These guys are down $10 a share on their short positions. $1.5 billion on the 148 million shorted. Remember, it was 180 million. So they were down 1.8 billion, those guys. They've already given up 30 million of those. They've bought back and have licked their wounds. They're still losing a ton of money. And it's month-end, year-end tax loss selling season. It's time to buy this stock back and book the loss. Capital loss against capital gains. So a lot of hedge funds out there are actually going to buy back SoFi stock and book the loss on the short trade and book that against gains they've made on anything else they've shorted or gone long with. You haven't seen anything yet. Nothing. When do I write covered calls? Is it now time to write covered calls at 16.50 with the stock possibly going to $18 and it's now S&P eligible? $20 because it's way beyond eligible. And if this announcement happens, it could go to Palantir status. I don't know. Palantir went to 67. 2 billion shares outstanding. It's not a bank. It's a software company. It's a different company. We know. But the reality is Palantir exploded with the S&P news. It's been a one-way track. And how many shorters lost their butts on Palantir? SoFi, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is nothing. We're still looking at cartoons in the movie theater here. We haven't seen the show yet. 1454 was supposed to be the magic price. Remember that? 3 weeks ago, 1454. That didn't work. Isn't this fun? John T., I've only been into options for about 2 months now because of you. Thank you. When the market turns down, are we going to focus on writing options for stocks that are going down? We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff, John. We're going to be so busy with stocks and markets and fluctuations. Cash secured puts, covered calls, credit spreads, poor man covered calls, covered writing. Stick around, John. This is the rest of your life. Boy, we got work to do. Mark, I'm winning. Alluring Anglerfisher Cyber Monday sale, class 18 for those of the other 17. No, it's $150. Get off your butt and buy it. John Biscuit, been like this for a while now. The man, they would be asking my help with options if they believed me. Welcome to the party, pal, says Stock Jockey. I don't want to be flippant about class number 18, but class number 18 is available now. And if you haven't got it, and it's the only class you need, buy it, please. $150. Buy it, please. Everyone else did it. All the class members who watched that class, they paid $150 for it. They've got their class. Get your number 18. Gavin, no problem. I know that YouTube takes a big cut. Luca, 131. Ciao, everybody. Bryson, good morning, Uncle Bruce and everybody. Andre Delatorre, we're 7 minutes away from opening. None of my friends and family believe what I'm doing. One even said I will lose all my money. That's typical. That's very normal, Andre. Let's see what happens 3 months from now, 6 months from now. Let's see how they're doing then. Touchgrass laughing out loud. Dude, the problem is my family is they all know they're smarter than me. So I'm only hurting the cause. Mandu, number 145. Good morning, everybody. Gavin, SoFi. I was talking about SoFi, Bruce, the whole time. I was talking about all about SoFi. Thank you, Gavin. Andrea, the question is always the same. Why doesn't everyone do it if it's so good? You're such a hot shot, Andrea. You're so smart, and you're making money writing options. Well, how come no one else does it? Well, then you look at them and go, because you, the moron, won't even take a look at it. That's why. You're letting me make money, but you're not doing it yourself. Why don't you ask yourself, why aren't you joining me? Because you finding excuses not to do it. This is life. This is the way it's done. Look, if brain surgery pays so well to be a brain surgeon, why doesn't everyone become a brain surgeon? There you go. Look, if being a jockey on a horse is so lucrative when you win the Kentucky Derby, why doesn't everyone want to become a jockey? Why doesn't everyone become a race car driver? It's so lucrative. Why doesn't everyone become a rock star if it's so lucrative? Why doesn't everyone become Taylor Swift? She has her own private jet. Why doesn't everyone do it if it's so easy? I mean, look at how easy she makes it look. Is it easy? Is it easy being an option writer? I mean, really easy. For some of you, you've gone, actually, it's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but I can't believe I'm able to do it. I never thought I'd be able to be an option writer. When I first heard about this, I thought, this is for the select few. Because after all, no one else does. And why does everyone else do it? It must be really hard. There's so many people who will want to win, but won't pay the price to win. Welcome to the human race. We all have it in our family. We all have it in our friendships. We all have it in our work environment. I mean, how many employees are there in your company? And there are how many managers, how many senior vice presidents? The top 1% of the company makes the most money. If they're so stupid up there, those managers and VPs, and they're so dumb, and yet they're making that money, and you're not. Why is that? Well, millions of reasons why, we all know. But at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, am I cut out for being a manager of this organization, or can I make my millions doing something else? When you're here, welcome to this party. Thank you. Just a thought. The man says everyone was out for Trump's head for his tax crimes, yet Biden pardons Hunter for his. Kind of makes you think. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Pick Combe, good morning, Uncle B. Andy, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Bryson, Uncle Bruce, what's the story with the Rugman comic? What is the story of this right here? We're opening in 4 minutes, so I can't tell you right now. Maybe I'll mention this towards the end of my show today. But this has been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun with this. Good morning, Uncle Bruce. I have pulled in $3,000 to $5,000 a week for the last month writing cash secured puts on Rocket Lab. This is awesome, and I'm going to diversify shortly. This is really something. A way to go, man. Larry, good morning, everybody. Number 149. He's about to ring the bells. Kenji, good morning, Uncle B. Dude, tired. I tried to explain writing a put to my brother for the second year in a row. I tried last year. I've tried this year. He keeps saying, I think there's something here that I'm missing. Some people are too smart for themselves, and there's that. Who cares? Says, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Trucker Tech. Dude, my brother thinks it's somehow illegal, or it should be, because it's just so easy. Lorraine, yes, the after-hours trading, they're sending it out in batches. I was chosen in the second batch, by the way. The man, John, Uncle Bruce, again, thanks for your comments to help you, Tube algorithms. Thank you, everybody. Dude face, my whole family is the same. They just keep saying, I just follow Graham's intelligent investor rules. Stephen, always be writing. Dude, they pretty much all buy the index, and if they do buy stock, they sell once they get a 50% gain. Charlie, gotta give it to John Biscuit. He's a persistent shill. Rants up and down how Uncle Bruce is ripping people off up and down, but day after day he's here. I think I'm secretly following Uncle Bruce's advice to a T here. Trucker, dude, I'm up 50% in 3 months. The man, Uncle Bruce, do you still think it's a bit too soon for spreads on SoFi? Yeah, I do for now. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Just can't get enough. Can't get it to the family. I can't get through to these guys. Bobby, is there a waiting list you have to sit through the S&P list you're talking about? I don't think so. I don't think so. There are S&P candidates that can be eliminated at any time. There's probably 10 that could be kicked out right now, but I don't know how they operate. I don't know their inner thoughts, but it'll happen. SoFi is becoming so large that you're not going to be able to ignore them. It's kind of one of those. Neat. He has said this about SoFi for 5 years. No, I've talked about SoFi for 4, 2021 to now, 4 years. But hey, you're close. Bobby, or does Noto just make a few phone calls to friends? It's going to happen. Don't worry. He's not going back. Stock goes back. It's not going back. Stock goes back. It's not going back. Jeff, I got screwed on the Palantir S&P inclusion. I had cash secured puts on it, and they were supposed to be assigned that Friday. And the stock shut up when the announcement was made after hours. Assignment was canceled. Again, I have no idea what this means, and I can't explain anything within brokerage firms because I don't know how they're operating on this. I haven't been here in a long time, says Dat Boy Louie. Welcome. Cutting Edge, write a $20 cash secured put for what date on SoFi? Jan 26. That will ATP and 23andMe ever recover? I don't know. I don't know. K, SoFi is going to the moon, man. DC, nothing like connecting with your show, Bruce, to my brand new 55-inch Samsung Smart Television. I love this game. Charlie, Jan 25, cutting edge. No, Jan 26. Stephen, number 162 is my thumbs up button number. We're opening in a minute. Jeff Glass will be buying back cash secured puts on NVIDIA, Rocket Lab, and Rivian for pennies when the market opens, then looking for the next writes today, bringing in more money. Stephen, let us know what you write there. Jeff, alluring anglerfish. Sorry, Clippers, I had to try for a stink bid at 18. Looking forward to attending my first Gold Bagel meeting sometimes this week. Brian, number 62, good morning. Mr. Premium, happy Monday. Make the dinero. Stephen, I have some puts on wafer I can buy back for nothing today. Andrea, exactly. Uncle B. Splayer, writing hits is harder than thought. Everyone could do more, but keep going. Most important, hardest part, especially because artists, nothing at the beginning. Dude, if Biden could only adopt a DGT, there would finally be peace. You wouldn't let your son go to jail, would you? Vivash, good morning, Uncle B, and all you dumb money people. Ayers, hello from Oklahoma. Larry, the bells are ringing, baby. Let her rip. Charlie, oops, Jan 26, fat finger, small phone, sorry. Yes, Jan 26, other one. Welcome, everyone, to the program. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for becoming subscribers of this channel. Thank you for becoming, giving us thumbs ups, answering my poll questions, and becoming members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 176 thumbs ups. We need 24 to hit 200. Awesome, guys. We're just about there. We love 200 or more every day. You guys make a difference. I appreciate you. We're going member only on commentary now. Thank you for being here on the pre-market. Let's get started on trading. And thank you again for becoming part of this familia. We love you, and we want you to get richer. It's nothing personal. I just want you to get richer. It's just business. I just want you to make a pile of money here. I think there are opportunities here waiting for you to make some dough. And boy, I'd love to see you, get richer. It's kind of crazy, but that's what I want. I want you guys to get richer. Thank you again, all of you. This is nice. Giddy up. Anyway, there you have it. I get a kick out of how many emails I get. Many of them are junk emails, but it's amazing how many emails I get. Or people are asking me, would you like to be a collaborator with us? Would you like us to upgrade your thumbnails? We can help you with your views. We can promote you on Google or on whatever. I just am amazed at how many junk mails I get every week from India and Pakistan and Uzbekistan and Armenia and who knows where. Never ends. It's incredible. So many people wanting to help me out. Thank you so much. 179 thumbs ups. Thanks for helping me out. 228 people have answered my question of the day. I'm being asked to help friends and family on how to write stock options since I'm making money now. 32%, 1 in 3. That's 73 people now have been asked by family and friends to help me write options. Show me how it's done. Unbelievable. Donation just came in from PayPal. Thank you, everybody. 68%, not yet, Bruce, but they're looking at me kind of funny now. They're looking at me more funny all the time because I guess I'm kind of funny looking. What are you going to do? Welcome all. Thank you, everyone. Andrew, I got your donation through PayPal for the Black Friday deal. It just came through here, pal. I'm not sure what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and but yeah, it looks like it came through here from Snohomish, Washington. I love some of these town names. Hey, pal, thank you for that. We'll get you looked after the show's done. I promise. I'll get you your links. Okay. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Way to take the bull by the horns and say I'm here to make money. Let's. It's about me. It's all about me. There you go. Thank you all. We're open for trading now. Let's see how it's going. We'll see how things are going through here. Thank you, Vivash. My AC total is green. My account is green, which is amazing. It's about time. Splair, never mind with my previous comment. Okay, Brian, Uncle Bruce, where the hell are the red days? I need to write cash secured puts. ACHR taking a dump. It is confirmed. I will make money every day. Neat. DAC cashed in on Rocket Lab rollovers on Friday. Thanks for your sage advice, Uncle Bruce. And Mandu number 5. Neat with a thumb at the end there. Thank you for the knee emojis. Thank you for being here this morning, everybody. We're open now. We're trading now. We're here for another fun week of activity. Welcome to the party, everybody, and welcome to December the 2nd. December number 2. The Dow's up, looks like 38 this morning. Let me triple check. I'm not sure what we have here as we refresh this thing and see what's going on. Trying to get my big ass iPad to refresh properly. I don't know what it's doing. I think the Dow's down 2 points. Maybe my phone is not correct. It's down. It's up 20. This thing's down 2. I don't know what the Dow's doing. Too early. I'm doing what I can with what little I have. Thank you all. 1652 or 1646 on SoFi. Looks like we're up a little bit. I don't know by how much, but welcome all. We'll see what this is going to do. Giddy up. There it is. Giggity. All right, here we are. All right, I think we're down 2 on the Dow, and we're up 11 on S&P, and we're up 119 on NASDAQ. I think that's what we got going on. The VIX is up 45 cents to 13.96. Very bullish. Oil up 79 cents to 68.79. Very good for American drivers, Canadian drivers, drivers everywhere. Casual, professional, doesn't matter. Oil is going to go a lot lower. A lot lower. It's only at 68. 55 a barrel is kind of where we're going, maybe 50. Certainly in the early part of 25. We're going down there. There's oil everywhere. It's just everywhere. OPEC can't agree on cuts. They can't get their act together. They're cheating on each other. Angola left OPEC. They don't want to be part of the party anymore. Oh, there's a problem there. There's issues at OPEC. What are you going to do? It is GameStop finally topping out this week is the question. Charlie, a firm is $70 plus. Any idea why it's so much higher than SoFi? SoFi seems to be much larger and better. No idea. Don't know. B Tizzle, at the close on Friday, I sold 20 $35 calls for April expiry on GameStop. I brought in $6.32 a contract. That's what's that? 12 grand. Somebody needs GameStop to hit 41.32 to just break even on my trade. What are they thinking? Where do they think this is coming from? We're at 28.99 on SoFi, down 6 cents. B Tizzle, way to take 12,640 off the table. Oh, well done. That's nice. Alex, 1 million traded on GameStop already, dude. Doesn't look like we're getting quiet yet, and we're at 28.98, down 7. SoFi 16.29, down 12 cents at the moment. The world is ending. The Dow's down 55, S&P up 10, Nasdaq up 116. Giddy up, everybody. AI is up 74. Rocket Lab down 77 this morning. NVIDIA up 130. Tesla up $11.66 to 356. Costco down 468. Coin up 648. Matterport unchanged. Smart Rent up a half a penny. ME at 367, up 12 cents. Google up 162. Apple up 190. Microsoft up 136. Broadcom up 260. Intel is up 52. I guess they fired their CEO today. Netflix up $10 to $8.97, trying to go back to $900. Meta up $10.49. $584.81 a share. EI Lilly up $6.49. Amazon up $3.20. Spider up 65 cents. Supermicro up $4.41 to $37.05. The Qs are up $3.31. Uber's up 30 cents. Adobe down 49. Cisco's up 17. AMD up 3.01. Unity up 2 cents. Enphase 71.70 up 35. Spire 16.12 down 22. ATIP up 2 cents. Moderna down 88, Pfizer down 45, IBM is up 121 to $226, HPQ up 3 pennies, Home Depot up down 416, Vanik Semiconductor SMH up 320, Goldman Sachs up 240, Boeing up 105, Target down 185, JP Morgan down 63 cents, Walmart up 18, Disney's up 20. American Airlines up down 4 cents. DraftKings is up 72. AMC is up 16 to $5.11 a share. Royal Caribbean up $4.19 a share at the moment at $248. And there it is. There's the story. With the Dow off 81, the S&P up 8, and Nasdaq up 113. So it's a mixed market. 30 Dow stocks are indicating a lower opening. That could be 1 or 2 stocks. And the rest of the market is up. That's the story. Right at this point that I see from this locale right here. The Dow Jones is being dragged down by Amgen, Nike, Home Depot, Coca-Cola, Honeywell, Verizon, McDonald's, Merck, Sherwin-Williams. These stocks are down from 0.5% to 1.5%. Nothing serious at all. Chevron down 57 basis points, 57 to 1, not even, just barely 0.5%. IBM is off. Procter and Gamble, Johnson Johnson, 3M. The winners so far looks like about 10 winners. Amazon up 1.5%. NVIDIA up 1.1%. Boeing, Apple, Salesforce, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, Cisco, Walmart, American Express, Travelers, and Walt Disney. Those are the winners. I'm still amazed that Walt Disney is in the Dow 30. Just amazed they're still in there, but they are. What can I tell you? Anyway, that's the story on the Dow right now. More losers than winners, whereas S&P and NASDAQ, more winners than losers. and the NASDAQ is 100 stocks, and the S&P 500 is 500 stocks, and it's up 8.5 points, 9.8 points now. Interesting. There you go. MicroStrategy stock rises after internal probe finds no evidence of wrongdoing by management. There you go. Okay. There you go. NVIDIA is rising even though there are new China chip restrictions. NVIDIA is going up. It's making NVIDIA chips even more desirable by those who can buy it. Okay. Welcome to the party, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Luca, a belated neat. There you go. Thank you, Luca. Appreciate you. Down 85 on the Dow. We're down a dime on SoFi. Rocket Lab off 71. GameStop is now up 7 cents. It's turned around. AI up 42. NVIDIA up 196. Tesla up 11.16. We might be on a bit of a buy surge here. It looks to be coming back up right now. SoFi got down to 16.22. It's now 16.32.33. So SoFi seems to be coming on. 6.3 million in 12 minutes on SoFi. Rocket Lab got down to 26.13. It's now 26.44. It's coming back up on 6.4 million. So there's a little opening dip and now a recovery. GameStop is now up 17. It got down to 28.55. It's 29.22. Earnings come out in 8 days on GameStop. That's next Tuesday, I think, before the market or after the market. I can't remember. That's coming up 8 days from now. 29.24 on GameStop. AI up 55. AI was at 37.30. It's now 37.82, up 64. So AI is adding to its gains. SoFi down 8 now, just 8 cents on SoFi. Make it 16.34 on your SoFi. SoFi's coming up. GameStop is up 24. Rocket Lab down 80. Okay, SoFi down 7 cents only on SoFi. Great morning to write cash secured puts, I suppose. Great time to roll cash secured puts and look for the highest offers you can get, the highest prices. Nice going, everybody, on bringing in additional Deleros into your pocket. Absolutely. Giddy up, everybody. I hope you have a game plan today and you're going to execute it. Giddy up, getting richer, bringing in cash. It's the name of the game right now. Very interesting start to the session today. Welcome to Monday, December the 2nd, 2024. 29 days until the end of the year. 30 days from now, Jen and I will be in warmer weather. We are getting warmer weather here, by the way, if you're curious. Good old Calgary going to hit 30-something degrees today. First day in 2 weeks above 10 Fahrenheit. About time. It's been a while, so that's nice. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I got my wish. This ACHR dropped 13%. I wrote 5 $8 cash secured puts. They expire December 27th. They expire in 25 days. I got $1.35 for those. Giddy up, man. Giddy on up. Scored an offer there. Interesting stuff. All right. SoFi at 16.34. Come on, SoFi. We're down 89 on Rocket Lab. We're up now 16 on GameStop. We're up 89 on AI. NVIDIA up 168. Tesla up 876. Bobby taps the foot. Uncle Bruce, we got your snow in Ontario. Thanks a lot. That's not our snow. It's your lake effect snow. We have nothing to do with that. We got 3 inches, 4 inches here. That's all we got. It just won't melt. It'll melt now. It's going to melt today, all this week. We're approaching 40 degrees for the high here this week. We're going to have a slush fest here. It's going to be ugly. But goodbye to the icy side roads, at least. And our main roads are dry. They've been cleaned off. And now the meltage will begin around here. How long it'll last? It looks like 10 days of milder weather so far. Coming into Christmas, we'll see what happens. Thank you, everybody, for joining the channel. It's nice to have you here. Have you been hitting the thumbs up and answering a poll question today? The thumbs up number is coming through again, and we're now at 187 thumbs ups, 13 away from 200. And we have 240 people answering the poll question. 32% of you guys, about a third of you, that's about 80 of you now, have said, you know what, I am being approached by family and friends. I actually am. 80 of you have been hit now by friends, relatives, probably more than one in some cases, because what's beginning to happen out there with those of you who've been here a while, you've been here now for a year or two, you're still writing options 2 years in, you have family and friends who now believe you, or who have heard the rumor for 2 years that, Chester over there has been writing options on their stocks and they've been making money. And someone says, how can you tell? How do you know? Well, I was talking to a friend of mine who knows these two more than I do. First of all, they have all new living room furniture. They got a brand new 75-inch television in the living room. They paid off their credit cards, they told a friend of theirs. They're getting a new car. They repaired 2 of their broken down jalopies and sold them off, and now they're getting a new car. Little hints like, oh, they booked an all-in inclusive vacation to Mexico for the first time in 5 years. They're going on a holiday next month. There's a sign. There's a hint that something is up. They're making money. Little things. They didn't pay off their mortgage. They didn't make $1 million on any one trade. They're just consistently bringing in extra cash. The wife quit her day job that she used to have over there and now only does part-time work from home and looks after the kids full-time, and there's no daycare anymore. They've just lowered their cost of living with daycare expenses and interest charges and minimum payments, and they've just lowered their cost of living by like $2,000 a month. They're richer. This shift from expenses to income is doing this consistent and keeps going. It keeps going. Yeah, they're doing stuff. I figured it out on my own through friends or other relatives. I figured it out. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. Touch grass, thumbs ups for Uncle Bruce. Uncle Bruce, I need to roll my Jan 1725 GameStop $30 call in preparation for the earnings. Should I be rolling further out in time or higher on the strike, or both? Maybe both, Juan. Maybe you want to go to $35 calls out to Jan 26 and take a piss pot of money off the table. Maybe that might be your plan. Bagel Babe, 3 years in, I finally have people's attention and they all want to know what I'm doing. Uncle Bruce, you're right. That's exactly what's going on. It's now 3 years and I'm still doing my thing with you and working the options, and finally now here they come, one after the other, because now it's like you can't dispute it anymore. You can't like poo-poo it. It's like so obvious. Hector, I'm number 188. Bagel, I think I'm 188 too on the thumbs up meter. Hector, good morning, everybody. J-Boy, Touchgrass, is your aviator a sight of grace? J-Boy, is that what your avatar is? I have no idea what's going on. I wish I knew what the hell he's talking about. I'm clueless. There's stuff going on I obviously don't see. Anyway, welcome to the show. We're down 2 cents on SoFi, 16.39 on SoFi. The high of the year, multi-year high, 16.61. That's how far we are now. We're now at 16.41, unchanged on the day. We're now 20 cents away from new record highs. Well, new multi-year highs, not record, but multi-year highs. 20 cents away and going higher. Touchgrass says, yes. Touchgrass, actually. He's asking Touchgrass, is your site. This is the Touchgrass avatar here. What does that look like? I don't know. Okay. All right. Yeah. Is that what that is? J-Boy, a site of grace. Okay. It is. Nice. Love that game. I love that game, says J-Boy. Thank you, everybody. J-Boy, well, loved and hated, I suppose. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the party, pals. Welcome, everybody. We're running along here, trying to get some direction. The Dow's off 100 something. S&P is up 9. The Nasdaq's up 130. The Nasdaq is up 0.7%. The Dow is down 1/4 point. That's all. So Nasdaq is way higher than the Dow is lower. I mean, there's more money moving into Nasdaq stocks. That's where the money is going. And well, what can I say? We're up 41 cents on oil. We were better than that. We're not holding it. We seem to be slipping on oil again. 68.39 a barrel in Texas right now. There you go. Okay. Down 6 on SoFi, down 192 on Rocket Lab, GameStop up 9, AI up 29, NVIDIA up 175, Tesla up 973. Welcome to the show, all of you out there who have joined us. We're 21 minutes into the opening, and we'll see this first hour how it all works itself out. Things are sort of settling in here. We'll figure it out from here. Giddy up, everybody. Apple's up 119. Tesla's up 930. Microsoft is up 241. We've got Google up 187. Amazon up 311. These magnificent seven, they're all up. NVIDIA's up 177. Meta up 880. That's a sign. If that isn't a sign that this market wants to go higher, I don't know what else to tell you. And when the magnificent sevens are all up at the same time, and they're all up, 1.5% here and there, this is telling you more than you need to know. We're going higher on this market. Goldman is up $2. Cisco's up 35. Kathy Wood's ARK Innovations is near its record 52-week high, 58.66, up 68 more. Pfizer just down 43, HBQ down 7, Unity down 19, AI up 14, Adobe down 90, Netflix up 10.80, another big one. IBM down 1.5, nothing to worry about there. Vanik up 492, Home Depot down 280, but Mphase up 64, Palantir 66.89, down 21 cents. The 52-week high for Palantir is 67.88. We're just $1 away from the high of the year. We're not giving up any ground on Palantir. This isn't going back. Uber up 35 cents. Very interesting markets, to say the least. Welcome one and all to the program. It's nice to have you here. I don't want to upset any of you guys. I hope you're not going to be mad at me when I tell you what Jen and I did on what day was that, Bruce? Saturday. We did this on Saturday. Our daughter gave us a phone call on Friday, and she had gone to see a play, a musical, on Thursday. She had gone to see a musical here in Calgary at our Jubilee Auditorium. That holds about 3,000 people, I guess. It was built in 1954, I think, the Jubilee Auditorium, to promote art and culture. Jerry Seinfeld has appeared at the Jubilee, 2 years ago, this year. Always sold out, does multiple shows, makes a ton of money off of Calgarians. Anyway, my daughter called me up and said to me, Dad, I'm buying you and Mom 2 tickets for Christmas to go see a play at the Jubilee, and you're going tomorrow. Drop all your plans. Hopefully you don't have a one-on-one. I said, thankfully, no one-on-one. There's an opening here. You're going to the Jubilee Auditorium to see a musical, and I just saw it with my boyfriend the other night, and I'm still laughing it up, and I want to laugh with you. So you got to see this thing so that you and I and Mom and I and my boyfriend and I can talk about this together and yuck it up. I said, okay, what am I going to see now? Because 2 weeks ago, she gave me tickets with Jen to go see Bruce Springsteen. That was pretty cool. She said, you're going to go see the Book of Mormon. You're going to see the musical, The Book of Mormon, at the Jubilee Auditorium here in Calgary. I found 2 tickets together. I bought them. They're yours. Go. We went. We loved it. It was hilarious. We thought it was pretty funny. Rather enjoy. I hope I'm not insulting anyone here who's a Mormon or who loves the Mormon thing. Whatever. We went and saw this show. It was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. At least I found it very funny. In any event, I don't know. Have any of you seen the Book of Mormon? My God, was that something? Giddy up, everybody. What else is going on here? A look at Rocket Lab, says Richard, taking it on the chin today. Hector, GameStop reports in 8 days the exchange has not written any options between Jan to April 25. Bobby, was it Evil Dead the musical? I'd like to see it. Brian, Book of Mormon. Brian, I have always wanted to see that. Splair, that explains why you know so much about Seinfeld, though, of course. Still occasionally thinking about the Ass Man. That's right, the Ass Man on Seinfeld. Yeah, Jen and I went and saw the Book of Mormon. We loved it. Jen's standing here, right here, with a big smile on her face.
We laughed and laughed.
We laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. Oh my God, that was funny. We, of course, heard of the Book of Mormon play for, 15 years? It's been out a long time. Yeah, certainly, at least 10. Decade, yeah, that was funny. Hector, Uncle Bruce.
We almost went to see it in England.
Well, Uncle Bruce, that's a funny show. I saw it in London about 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Richard, good morning, Auntie Jen. Mandu, good morning,
Reggie.
Auntie Jen. Larry Titus, good morning, Auntie Jen. Everyone's saying hi to Auntie Jen. Jen is saying hi to everybody.
I can't have it anymore because my voice goes higher every time, and I need to limit.
I can't go any higher. That's as high as we can go. Welcome all to the party.
All the dogs in the building will start barking.
That's right. We can't have that. We just can't have that. Thank you all for joining us this morning.
It's dark.
Yeah, but it's warming up.
It is warming up today. We're going to a high of 2.
Yeah, we're at 35 Fahrenheit is the high today. We're at 19 now. This is the warmest it's been in 2 weeks.
Yes, but
19.
But 10 days ago, what they called the weather carrot, they said it was going to be a high of 6, and then it was going to be 5, and
you're talking Celsius.
Yeah.
Tomorrow the high is expected to hit 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about +3, +4. Yeah. 41 on Thursday, 42 on Saturday. Like, we've got now 40-degree highs for about the next 5 days ish.
Yeah. And we should be around 0.
And this will melt off.
But we're still freezing at night.
All the snow on the sidewalks, all the snow on every road will melt off now. And some of the yards, depending if they're in the sun or not, will bake a little bit of it off. But it's not like we're in a hot streak. But this compared to a high of 5, a high of 2, a low of -10, this is a big deal.
A high of -5. This is where the washer fluid people just make out like crazy.
That's true. And the car wash people.
You're buying them 2 at a time.
People are getting their car washed in the afternoon and then park their cars in their heated garages.
Yeah.
Because you don't park your car in the street overnight after you wash it, because everything freezes inside the cracks and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want that. But yes, there will be taxis and all kinds of DoorDash drivers and Uber drivers washing their cars, because it's just going to be messy now.
Yeah.
But hey,
when you get in and out of the car, you can't touch anything.
That's right. That's right. So that's what's going on.
Don't touch the car.
Anyway, there you go. So we're enjoying the break for now. Looks like it's a 10-day break so far.
Yes.
And we're watching carefully the temperature in Palm Springs and Rancho Mirage, 78 to 80 this week.
Well, and I was looking at it today. The star guy was on the radio talking about December 21st. It's coming, folks. Hang in there. You'll make it. That at 2 o'clock in the morning we have the equinox, and our days start getting long.
The last of the short days, 19 days away. We're not counting, but only 19 days away. We stop getting shorter and we start getting longer.
Today in Rancho Mirage, the sun comes up almost 2 hours earlier than it does here. It goes down at the same time, and goes down fast.
Sunrise in Calgary is 8:19. Sunrise in
it's 6:33
in the desert, 6:33 or 6:34. Yeah. So 2 hours earlier the sun comes up in the desert. But sunset in the desert today, 4:36. Sunset in Calgary today, 4:32. So we match the end of the day, but they get brighter 2 hours earlier than us. That's being south. That's 1,200 miles south or whatever it is.
But we get, like right now, you can see the sun is up, but it's not over the horizon, because the horizon is the mountains.
The sun doesn't come up there. It
Well,
comes
yes, but
Yeah.
the west is the mountains. Yeah.
It's coming up in
So
the
that's
east.
what gives us our great twilight.
Yeah. What are we now? At 8:01. So in 12 minutes, it's officially sunrise around
It'll
here.
break open.
Finally. But we're going to, quote, warm up to almost 40 degrees.
Hey, it's December.
December 2nd.
Time for all that Christmas music in the malls. Yay.
It's time for all those Christmas decorations at Costco. Wait a minute. We saw those on November 1st, right at the end of Halloween. The Christmas decorations showed up.
Halloween.
In some cases,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, now all the big giant floaty guys will start showing up on lawns. And
That's true. That's true. It is that time of year,
Is
folks.
that time? Is it time for a bagel?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's time. Classic Monday.
I think so. Grape jelly bagel Monday.
Okay, we're on
For
it.
sure, Jen.
I'll be back.
Oh, thank you so much. Awesome stuff, kids. The markets have gone south since Jen showed up. I don't know what Jen did, but we're down 23 on SoFi. We're down 245 on Rocket Lab. It's not her. She's saying, not my fault. We're down 14 on GameStop. Well, of course, this makes writing calls, cash secured puts even better, doesn't it? This is where you want to write cash secured puts on a lower dip. So we say, thank you. No problem. Giddy up, everybody. Good morning to Auntie Jen from everybody. Richard Carlin, Mandu, Larry Titus, Dude, Flint Creek. Thank you, Splair. Thank you, everybody. And Eric, hey, I wrote 1450 SoFi calls that expire Friday. What do I do? Roll or let expire? Contracts are down 250%. Let's expire and get to cash. What should I do? So you've written 1450 calls, and you can buy them back for very little, obviously. And you could now write, if you wanted to write again, another batch of calls. Is that what you want to do? If you're going to write calls, I would recommend you write out of the money calls. So you want to go up to 17s or 18s or 20s. I don't know how far forward you're willing to go, but you're only going to get pennies on 20s right now because they're not giving a massive premium yet. You could go to 18s a month or 2 or 3 out and maybe get 50 cents to 70 cents. I don't know what you can get. I'm not watching the chain right now, but up to you if that's what you want to do. Or do you just buy them back and cover them up? And what are you long? Are you long the shares? Did you write against stock? What you could then do, again, it's totally up to you. You've written calls. You're going to buy them back for very little. You could sell the stock. Even here at 16.11, just sell them. Write $20 cash secured puts right now with as many as you could. So if you got, 500 shares, that's $8,000 in stock. That lets you write 4 $20 cash secured puts. That'll bring you some money for Jan 26. That will bring in some dough. If you did that, you would bring in about $640 a contract, 4 times 640. What's that? $2,400, $2,500. I'll let you write another one. You'll end up writing 5 $20 cash secured puts for Jan 26. Instead of writing calls, you write the cash secured puts. Stock goes to $20 a share next month. Doesn't have to do it today. You can do it a month from now. Those contracts are worthless. Those puts are at the money or out of the money. If the stock goes to 20, those are only going to be trading at about $350 a piece. You'll be up $280 a contract already, 5 times $280 already in your favor. That's $1,400. In the meantime, you're earning daily interest on all this money. The $8,000 you got for selling the stock, and then the contracts you wrote, that's extra cash you brought in. You're gonna be sitting on $11,000. You're gonna get interest on $11,000. That's with you have 500. I don't know how many you got. I'm just guessing. Thank you for the donation, Eric. I appreciate this. Thank you for the question. Any of you out there, you want to know, what I'm thinking, you want to make a super chat with a question attached, by all means, let me know what your thoughts are. Uncle Bruce, do you think a SoFi cash you could put for 2 or maximum 800 in total could do well in the next 1 or 2 weeks? I'm supposed to guess for this guy? You always ask me this, and I'm it's up to you to decide. If you've got a 1 or 2 week time frame before you need the money, you are not doing it right. You're not doing it right. But that's just this man's opinion. You got to decide for yourself what you want to do with this. Each of you decide for your own selves how you want to play this game. And let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you all for being here. 1618 on SoFi. The low of the day, 1608. We're at 1618 right now. Thank you all. Welcome to the party, pals. We're down 180 on the Dow right now. Giddy up. Bobby, selling SoFi has been the topic of the weekend in our family. Big topic. Well, you got to understand something when you think about doing this. If you're going to sell the shares of SoFi and then write cash secured puts, you're not selling SoFi. What you're doing is you're using your SoFi shares to write cash secured puts to buy back your SoFi at a lower price than they're trading at. That's what you're actually doing. But to do that, you need a couple of steps. Sell the shares, write the cash secured puts, sit on a mountain of money, collecting daily interest, offering to buy back the stock at a discount. That's all it is. And you've got to get that through your head. You're not giving it away. You're not losing the opportunity to get rich. You're just shifting gears and using a different instrument to make music with. Instead of holding the stock, you're now writing cash secured puts and sitting on a mountain of money. This is a strength position. This is a win position. But it's hard to, I know, but you got to do it. Anyway, Bobby started today, 1,000 shares written for 18 December 20, still 3,000 shares not being used, slowly switched to cash secured puts. Gonzo Cruiser Rocket Lab is dropping fast. What is up with that? Opportunity to get some. Opportunity to write cash secured puts. Opportunity to buy back calls that you've written and write new ones. That's what this is. It's called an opportunity. I don't know how long this opportunity will last. I don't know how far it's going to go. I have no idea, but it's doing what it's doing. Welcome to the party. It's about time Rocket Lab did a little bit of something. Something. It's all right. It's all fine. It's okay. 24.40. Okay. GameStop down a dime. That's all it's given up. AI down 1 penny. NVIDIA up 167. Tesla up 912. Okay. There be money coming into the market. But, the NASDAQ is up 157 points, which is 0.82%. The Dow is down 0.39%. So the Dow is underperforming NASDAQ by a bunch. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know why. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You're an option writer if you're here. If you're really here, you're an option writer. It doesn't matter. Giddy up, kids. Get richer, please. Oil only up 26 cents. This should be helping the Dow. With oil falling like this, the Dow should be going higher. Every business in the Dow gets richer with cheaper oil except Chevron and any other oil company. But everybody else is laughing, man. Any company in the S&P 500 that owns trucks, FedEx that runs planes, UPS, any company flying planes, driving trucks, operating vehicles like Uber, they should all be doing better. It's getting cheaper to be in the business of transport if oil keeps falling in price. And for all consumers, it's good news. Lower inflation expectations. If oil drops 20 bucks a barrel and gas drops 60 cents a gallon and Trump institute tariffs, what you save on getting that stuff to you will offset the tariff increase. You're still richer. This is something to think through. But again, not everyone does that. It's okay. It's okay. It's nothing personal. It's just business. Thank you all for being here. Let's get the thumbs up reading. Have we hit 200 thumbs ups now? If some of you done it? Oh yeah. 201 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. A third of you answering the poll question today are being approached by family and friends now for help on how to write options. That's almost 90 of you now almost 90 of you are being approached by friends and relatives. Can you help me write cash secured puts? Can you help me write call options? Can you show me how options work? I believe you. I believe you. I now know why everyone doesn't do it. I now because I watch you. I watch how dedicated you are. I get it. I get it. I want in. And if you can help me understand what Bruce talks about, I would give me a leg up. I'd really now. You, being the great person you are telling these people. I hope pick up 5 of this guy's classes right now. They're on sale for $120 each. Put $600 into this. Show me you're real. Show me you really want to make money writing options. Take his classes independently right now. Get going. I'll help you along. I'll even answer questions you have about his classes. I'm here for you, but you got to show him and me you're real. Pick up 5 for the price of 4. Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Buttery jelly goodness.
Ooh, buttery jelly goodness. Oh man. Oh my crunchy bagel happiness.
Crunchy bagel happiness. I'm going to take this one away. I
Thank
think
you.
it's at its time.
Okay, thank you, Auntie Jen, so very much. I love this.
You got a little purple sky going out there.
J-Boy says, my wife is the only one who knows what I'm doing. She's not interested in understanding how. He said interesting, but it's interested. But she wants me to keep doing it. So you keep making money, and I'll figure out where to spend it. This is a great relationship. It's a partnership. Like you make it and show me how rich we are and better off we are, and I'll believe you. Yes, I'm there. Deep commitment. Mandu, bagel. A margin called. Good morning, everybody. Brian, I just sold 5 more of these Archer $8 cash secured puts for $1.65 each. I now have an average of $1.50 on 10 contracts. I just brought in $1,500 this morning on an $8,000 investment.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I think Brian likes this game.
This is a good game.
I like this game, Brian is saying. I think that's what's going on around here. And I don't know if Brian has a wife or not, but does Brian have any friends or relatives that's watching this?
Does he have a Christmas coming up?
Does he have a Christmas coming up? He needs to buy some presents. Way to go, Brian.
Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you, Auntie Jen. Thank you so much for making me a bagel today. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, look at that toasted bagel with grape jelly. Oh, yeah. You know what Brian's doing right now? I'll show you what Brian is doing right now.
Oh, and I just wanted to explain what a Chinook is, because this is because of Chinook coming in, that our temperature from last night to this morning in the northwest of the city has changed 17 degrees.
Celsius.
17 degrees. That it's
about 35 Fahrenheit.
The wind is blowing, people.
Oh yeah, we got the westerly warm winds coming in here. That is what Brian is doing right now. I have been liberated. $1,500 from $8,000. Thank you. That's a nice return on your investment. Not bad. I like this game. That's a beautiful thing, folks. Way to go, Brian. You are the Andy Dufresne here. Welcome to the party, pal. Join us for the party. How are you doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. So great to have you all with us. I love it. This is stock I want to own. So this is a win-win. If I get this stuff, I'm a happy guy. Exercise me. Make me buy it. That's what he's saying. I'll take it. Yeah. Jeff, I just sold Jan 26, $25 cash secured puts on Rocket Lab for $9 a share. I'm willing to buy this for $16 all day long, kids. Jeff, there should be a statue in your honor in your hometown about how charitable you are. What a great guy. The stock is down to $25.30. And Jeff stood up. I am willing to pay $16 a share for Rocket Lab. Just give me $9 a share. I'm willing to do it. And someone did. Unbelievable. Way to go, Jeff. Nice job, pal. That contract is worthless. Beautiful. Uncle Bruce, I bought a Christmas tree last night with the lights already on it. $3.99 Canadian. Yeah, I need some Christmas money. There you go. Well done, sir. Have any of you made a one-off purchase? Have any of you made any kind of a one-off purchase from option premiums for the year, anytime during the year? Did any of you buy yourself a new big screen television, or did any of you buy a lazy boy recliner? Did any of you book a vacation because of option premiums? Did any of you bought a new dining table, something out of the ordinary, specifically because you made some money in the options. You made option revenues. What did you get yourselves, and how much was it? I would love to hear if any of you are even listening to me anymore. I don't know if anybody left. Apparently there's 261 people here, but I don't know if anyone's paying attention to me. But let me know. Any of you pick up something special for Christmas, or just the family or yourself? Did you buy yourself a new watch? Did you go out for a really nice dinner with your significant other? Did you get a car repaired? What? I got a new muffler. I don't know. Something you wouldn't have done unless you made money in the option market. Hector Mexican apartment rental purchase. There you go. Way to go. Something big, something small. You helped a friend. You helped a relative. I don't know. Saving to buy a house, man. I'm saving to buy a house. Right on. Right on. And by the way, SoFi got down to 1608. It's now 1620. It's coming back up. There you go. Yeah. B Tizzle, my girlfriend and I used option premiums to buy the best robo vacuum on the market. $1,600 normally, but $1,300 with the Black Friday deal. It vacuums, it mops, and it cleans itself. Now there's a toy. There you go. One, I just got myself a new Google Pixel phone. I need a faster phone for faster rolls. Now you're talking. Okay. What did you do with option money? Did any of you buy something you've always wanted? Did any of you do a spur of the moment purchase that just kind of hit you? I can buy that. I'm going to buy that. And you did. If any of you are watching, you want to answer that question, I would love to hear it. I love these stories. Dang, this bagel's good. I am starving. Really hungry. Welcome. What did you get yourself? Did you buy something for a child? Were you able to now afford all three kids' involvement in swimming classes or band practice? Or you bought yourself an instrument? Bought something for your wife? Did something special for your anniversary? Something for your husband? Bought a set of clubs? What? Let me know. I'd love to hear. Love to know. is so good. Mm, mm, mm. Corinne, we got your donation through PayPal. It came in, so we'll get you your 5 lessons. We'll get you looked after. No problem. We'll get you set up. Thank you, Andrew. Andrew H. Thank you for your Black Friday purchase. We got you covered there. Yep, that's good. And thank you to Gavin already for the PayPal donation. Thank you for that today. And yeah, welcome you guys. Man, this is awesome stuff. There we go. I got some, what happens here in my email, it's kind of weird. I'll get an email from, an alert from PayPal, and it'll say, hey, you just received a donation from so-and-so for, payment came in for 5, whatever, this much money. And I'll go, oh, that's 5 classes or 7 or 10 or whatever. And then you'll send me an email to confirm it, and your email goes into my junk folder because it doesn't recognize you at all in my regular correspondence. So I'm always looking at my junk folders to make sure I don't miss any of your emails to me, and just had 2 of them. Had to shift them over. It's amazing. Anyway, there you go. Let's see here. Kid doesn't want to live in the dorms next year, so we're buying a condo for him and for us in Scottsdale, so he can continue his golfing career, his college education. Oh, that's impressive. that is pretty good. Way to go, man. That sure is awesome stuff. Kent, this is great. I'm excited. Christina, I got something for you, Uncle Bruce. It's just an idea, and let me know if you think it is of value. Okay, Brian, GameStop is up 1% now, Bruce. It's moving up again, 29.27. Yep, there it is. Dude, shrinkage. Is there anything better than shrinkage? I love this. I love this game. This is, dude. We're down 18 cents on SoFi, back to 16.23 now. We're coming back. Rocket Lab's still down a $1.95, but it's coming back a bit. GameStop up 22. AI up 46. It's moving up. NVIDIA up 123. So we got some positive movement on some of our stocks again. So cool. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for these messages. Okay. Christina is writing, I have 100 shares of Tesla with an average cost of $272. Okay, that's right now, it's $356 on the open market. Cost was $27,000, and now it's worth $35,000. I sold a call off it, a $270 December 26th, and I got $97 for this thing, $97.67, and it's trading right now for $159. Okay, well, that makes sense because obviously the stock has gone up. So this is a $270. You got $97.67 for it. So you're offering your stock at $367.67 is what you are going to get for your stock if you get exercised. Okay. So now total Tesla gain from the stock is $8,100, and I'm losing $6,100 on the call right now. Okay, that's what she's figuring out. I can buy the call and sell the stock, and I still got $20,000 in cash. Okay. So let me just see now. You got 100 shares worth $357, so that's $35,700. The call is $160. So that leaves you about $20,000, right? I can take that 20 grand and then do a cash secured put on SoFi. You could write 10 $20 cash secured puts on SoFi, bringing in what, $6,400 for 10 of them, which lets you write 3 more, which lets you write 1 more, maybe. You could maybe write 14 in total, I guess, right? Now, I'm kind of thinking about here. This $270 call you wrote, it's going for 160, pardon me, with the stock at 356, right? So the contract is only worth $86, but it's going for 159. So if you do nothing, you just sit tight like that, this contract will shrink in time overall, no matter what. Now, if the stock drops 30, 40 bucks a share in a bad week, your call will go back to 140, 145, 138, something like that too. Fair enough. The end game here is if you get taken out at 270, which is what you paid for your stock, roughly, you can only make 9,700 bucks. That's all you can make, right? Okay, let's keep going. Right, arms folded. Remember, it expires December 26th. Exactly. So I'm folding my arms, and if I don't do anything, this contract will shrink to the book value that it's worth. And if the shares are at 320 down the road, the contract's worth 50 bucks book value. I mean, I could buy it for less than I sold it for. True. Or if the stock drops below 270, then of course the contract is worthless and it'll lose all 160 bucks, obviously. But on the other hand, she could take her equity right now, which is 20 grand, and roll it into 10 cash secured puts on SoFi at 20 each. And that would bring her 6,400, allowing her to write 3 more, which would leave the 400 plus another 2 grand, well, 2,400. She can write 1 more. So she'll end up with 14 cash secured puts on SoFi worth 28 grand, cash in her account, earning daily interest. So how should she play this, right? How should she go? Stay with Tesla and be sitting on, in theory, the $9,700. So she got $9,760 she got. Does she stay with that? Or does she do the switcheroo, buy the callback, sell the stock, write cash secured puts on SoFi at, say, 20 bucks a contract? There's the dilemma, the question, the thought, how to play that, right? Now, of course, the same thing can be said. She can do the same thing with AI stock, GameStop stock, Rocket Lab, SoFi. You can cash secured puts on any of them, all of them, like 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 here. Totally her call. You got 20 grand available to you, whichever way. Now, maybe Rocket Lab has a better premium on its cash secured puts, giving you even more cash. I don't know. Back and forth and back and forth. Uncle Bruce, I am mad. 2450 in pre-market. I'm buying Volt lights for my walkway, and I have to get a licensed electrician to install it. Oh my God. Uncle Bruce, I just sold 10 Jan 16, 2026 expiry, $27 puts on Rocket Lab. They gave me $10 a contract. They just gave me $10,000 in cash to offer to buy Rocket Lab at $27 a share. It's trading at $25.05. And because I got 10, I'm only obligated to pay $17 a share. That's nice. That's a nice trade. That's a nice trade. Well, I'm wondering about Christina. If Christina were to write $25 Rocket Lab Rocket Lab puts for Jan 26, would Christina get this kind of money on her contracts? Would that be more lucrative than SoFi or as lucrative on SoFi? These are deep, Jack Handy thoughts right here. Isn't this fun? This is a fun game, or what? I like this game. Bruce, I'd like to get richer, and I could do it this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. What do you think? I guess right now, Christina is she's going to make a profit one way or another. She's in line to make a profit of $9,767 on her purchase of Tesla because she wrote a 270 call against it. Give or take a couple $100, but that's what she's going to get. If she gets exercised, she will be sitting on not $27,000. She'll be sitting on $27,000 plus $970 because she wrote one contract, I guess. Yeah, she wrote a call. So she's going to get $1,000 more, right? So she's going to be at $28,000 ballpark. If she gets out now and she ends up with 14 cash secured puts at $20 each, that's $28,000 in SoFi with a leverage of 1,400 shares to 100 shares on Tesla, which means that for every dollar that SoFi goes up, her contracts lose $1 in book value, her puts. That's $2,800 to her for every dollar of movement. Now, $2,800 in movement on Tesla, she needs serious movement on Tesla. She's only 100 shares, right? So she could certainly up her leverage on her account for no cash, no cost, and she would be into a $28,000 cash balance when it's all said and done, against her 14 in the money call or in the money puts on SoFi. So if you believe that SoFi will reach $20 or $22 a share in the next 3 months, you don't have to wait till 26 December. In the next 3 months, SoFi goes to 2022 because of inclusion in the S&P 500 and the fourth quarter financials and on and on. Those contracts are worthless. They're out of the money. They might be at $2, $2.50, which would allow her to buy them back and now write 25s. And she could bring in another $4 a share. Let's say she brings in $3 a share on a rollover by doing a put rollover. Times 1,400 shares. $3, 1,400, 4,200 more cash. She's now up to 32,200. See? That 4,000 something will let her write one more $25 put for sure. And the money coming in on that one with her leftover cash, she might go up to another put. She might be up to 16 puts at 25. So if she's up to 16 $25 puts, that's a lot of money. That's 25,000 plus 50. That's 40 grand. She's got 40 grand. That's not a bad move. That's not a bad move. I like this game. Okay. J-Boy, it's just sad that a family can be torn apart by something as simple as wild dogs. It's a sad thing when you think about that, really think about that. It's sad that wild dogs can tear a family apart. Barron's article just came out. Upstart stock is downgraded. SoFi's stock price hiked. The stock is down. SoFi $15.97. JP Morgan up the strike price. The target price of SoFi to 16 from 9. SoFi right now, low of the day, 15.98. Right now, I don't know why. It just is. Which means those puts are getting even better to write. Those puts are becoming more expensive to write. You're going to get more money for them. Lovely. Whatever. J-Boy, if God dwells inside us, like some people say, I sure hope he likes enchiladas, because that's what he's getting. Getting tacos and burritos. My goodness. I don't know. Is someone being sold out of SoFi? I don't know. Is SoFi being attacked by short sellers? I don't know. Is SoFi just on a dip? I don't know. It's 15.96 right now. 15.96 on your SoFi. The low of the day, 15.96. That's where we are right now. We did hit 1661 first thing this morning, the new high, multi-year high. We touched it this morning on SoFi. 1594 is where it's at right now. 1597 is where it is right now. A dip is in the mix right now for SoFi. Okay. Lorraine, Christina, I have the same problem. I paid $188 a share. My call at $335. I'm holding on and I'm rolling. Way to go, Lorraine. You're in a bit of a better position there. 1594, 1595 on SoFi. The low of the day, 1593. And that's about where we are right now. Volume on SoFi right at the moment, 16.94 million shares at this second in time on your SoFi. Okay. There you go. I have no idea what's causing the initial run here. It's just a dip as far as I'm concerned. Anyone dumb enough to sell it, sell it. If they're selling and running away. Those of you selling this stuff and writing cash secured puts at any price, you're going to make money. It's just, in my humble opinion, I think that's what's going to happen here. You're going to make money. Jan 26s, and again, my quotes are behind, but I'm showing a 645 last trade on the 20s with an offer now at 650. They're probably going to go to 660 or more if the stock keeps backing up, because the contract is worth $4.02 at 15.98. But we are at 15.98, up 5 cents from the 15.93 we just saw a moment ago. Okay, those contracts that I have, those quotes are 10 minutes old. We've had activity in the last 10 minutes. Welcome to the party, pal. Low of the day, 15.93 on SoFi. We're at 15.97 right now. That's what I got. Volume, 17.24 million at the moment. Rocket Lab down 254 at 24.74. GameStop is up 12 cents at 29.12. Now it's up to 7. AI is up 3. NVIDIA's up 34 cents. Tesla's up 10.50. So we got stocks fluctuating around here as per usual. And that's what I see right here, right now. Okay, everybody? Welcome all to the party, pal. Nice to have you around the house. 15.92 on your SoFi. Down 114 on the Dow, up 11 on S&P, and up 177 on NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is going higher. It's up 0.92%. The Dow's only down a quarter point. This is a nothing burger on the Dow. And NASDAQ is up almost a full percentage point. We got money coming into the market over there. We have everything else doing this over here. So welcome all. Now, while SoFi is down, well, Christina, this is better for you. This is the time you want this. If you're going to get out of your Tesla and move into SoFi, you want the stock down. You want to write $20 cash secured puts for $650, $660 instead of $640 or $630. You want a higher premium. Absolutely. So this is good for you. You're welcoming this dip. 1589, this is right up your alley. This is calling your name to write cash secured puts on your SoFi Jan 2026 $20 contracts. Puts. This is your moment. It's being offered to you on a silver platter, Christina. There you go. $15.92, down 50 cents a share. Oh no, we're down 50 cents. Oh, the world is coming to an end. Fantastic. For those of you who haven't been able to write cash secured puts, now you're getting some premium here. Thank you very much. Giddy up. Rocket Lab. Cash secured puts on Rocket Lab. What an opportunity to write some of those. Oh man, are you guys scoring some money? Oh man, are you scoring money? Well done, everybody. Sweet, right? I like it. I like it a lot. Very well done. All righty. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for answering the poll question. Thank you for your donations today. Thank you for becoming members of the channel. And thank you for grabbing these classes. You're making my job easier to help you get richer. 215 thumbs ups now. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Thank you, all of you on the rerun, for helping out, too. That's great. We have 33% of you, a third of you folks, 93 of you now. 93 people have said, I'm being asked to help with relatives and friends on how to write stock options. Now that they know I'm making money and they believe it, they're asking me for help to help them write. Third of you, that number is going to increase in my humble opinion. Although some of you, you'll never be asked because they don't like you. I'm sorry, they don't like you. You were a dick, and you weren't nice, and you were being a jerk, and I don't want to deal with you. And maybe that's a good thing for you. Maybe you want to be left alone. It's okay. Look, I'm just trying to figure out what's up. I don't know what's going on in your family. I don't run the roost there. But anyway. Thank you all for joining me today from wherever you are on the planet. Thank you again. Your kind words and encouragement. Keep it going, guys. I encourage you to get richer, please. Stop being poor and become rich. You're just better off that way. I think you're just financially better off if you're richer. 219 thumbs ups. Another 4 have come in. You gotta love that. You gotta love. I just love it. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Fun times. SoFi back to 16. Christina, hurry up. Get it done. Oh, my goodness. Rocket Lab down 238. SoFi $16, down 42 cents. Giddy up. There you are. Let's see what happens. GameStop is off 6 cents. Matterport down a penny, maybe 2 pennies. 23andMe up 15. Spire's up 5. ATIP is up 18 cents. SmartRent unchanged. Apple up 296. Tesla up 11.50. Look at it go. Microsoft 809 is where we're at. 821. We're up 821 on Microsoft today. Up 250 on Google. Up 420 on Amazon. Up 93 on Nvidia. Meta up 12.89 a share. Goldman down 148. Cisco up 33. ARC Innovations, new highs for the year, 59.31, 59.43. Those are highs for 52 weeks for Kathy Woods' funds. Pfizer down 37 cents, HPQ up 41, Unity down 28, AI down 19, Adobe up $1. Netflix is up 10.93, IBM down 41 cents. Vanik Semiconductors up 424, Home Depot down 189, Enphase up 250 now, Palantir down just 46 cents. Uber up 98 cents. There you go. We got stuff going on. It's Cyber Monday today. Thank you again for jumping on the Black Friday sale here with your buddy Uncle Bruce. If you want to get the 5 for 4 deal, you let me know. Make a payment here to paypal.com. Bruce Farmer, try with Bruce. $5.99 US or $120 on top of each one for everyone you want. So if you want 7, send me $840. You want 10 classes, send $1,200 US. Just send me a private email. After you do that, Uncle Bruce, I just sent you some money. These are the class numbers I would like. I will get you set up here in just a few minutes as I say my goodbyes to all of you. Thank you, everybody. Let's see here. J-Boy, if a child asks, why does it rain? Tell him it's because God is crying. And if the child asks, why is God crying? I tell him probably because something you did. James of the Misty Tree. Neat. Dude, it's true, Uncle Bruce. Nobody likes me. You see, that's why they don't ask me. They hate my guts. Neat, man, dude. Neat. Blair, Uncle Bruce, have you seen the comment? Would you recommend a cash secured put on SoFi that is affordable for 1 or 2 weeks until it could not be so? I've seen the comment, and I'm not giving you advice, man. I'm not your broker. I'm a guy who is talking about the general idea of the market. You got to figure out for yourself what you want to do. You can't put pressure on me to tell you what to do for the next week or two. That's not my job. I'm not here for that. The big E with a Z at the very end. There you go. That says it all right there. 1594 on SoFi. We're jumping around down here. 1593, 19.3 million. Somebody's selling the stock. I don't know why, but they are. Will they run out of paper and then this goes to 1750 later today? That could happen. I don't know. Is this a good time to write cash secured puts? Maybe. You've got to decide, how long are you in this for? Are you here for a week, a month, the rest of your life? You'll make the right decisions. Thank you all for joining Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen today from wherever you are. Notice the Dow is only down 98 now. We're coming on. We're up 12 on S&P. We're up 170 on NASDAQ. We are climbing again right now on the big markets. This is going to reflect on your stocks rather shortly. Keep an eye. NVIDIA's up 70. Tesla's up 10. Giddy up, everybody. And there you go. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for being here today. I will see you here tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock for Gold Bagel members. If you're one of these kids, you're going to get the heads up before anybody else. You need any help, you have any questions, send me an email. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. This is Uncle Bruce from Calgary, where it's warming up, and Auntie Jen saying, see you later, alligator. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.